Nigga off out his dope. My nigga come get your hoe. Pay cash, I don't have a note. Hell yeah, I want me a Rolls.
Throwdown and the foul.
I'm going to start this video off with a question. Why do you watch March Madness? For great college basketball games, sure. To watch the top teams compete against each other, sure. We know why you watch it, though. You watch it for the upsets. You watch it for that small school from a really small conference go out and knock off a giant in the tournament. That's why we love March Madness, is because of the upsets. Well, today I'm going to give you 5 upsets that you need to... I didn't pick all these upsets in my bracket, but they're 5 upsets you need to watch out for and consider picking in your bracket. But I'm going to start off with my favorite March Madness upset of all time. It's got to be Florida. I love UMBC. UMBC is the greatest upset. I remember when Florida Gulf Coast took down Georgetown. I had Georgetown go. This is the first year I ever made a bracket. 2013. I picked Louisville to win it all, and they won it all. I had them playing Georgetown in the championship game, and they lost to Florida Gulf Coast. Dunk City went out and upset Georgetown, and then they beat San Diego State in the second round, a 15 seed. Made the Sweet 16. They were talking about Sweet 15, America's team for about a week. I mean, it was the hype train that it was amazing. It was amazing. It was like UMBC, but they won again. But that first round game where they upset Georgetown was great. And Georgetown has not made the tournament since until now, when they're a 12 seed against Colorado. And that's my first upset for you guys to watch out for. The Georgetown Hoyas, finishing the regular season at 9-12, go undefeated through the Big East tournament to get themselves an automatic bid, beating Villanova, Creighton, Seton Hall, and Marquette on the way there. And they're the first upset you got to try. I picked this 5-12 in my bracket. Give me Georgetown over Colorado, and I'll tell you why. Remember when Kemba Walker and UConn won the national championship? Yeah, they weren't very great in their conference. They were like 9th in their conference. This is when the Big East had like 20 teams. But they finished 9th in their conference. Won their conference, 5 wins, 5 days, 5 games, 5 wins, 5 days in the Big East tournament. Went into the tournament and won it all. The Georgetown team I saw play on... The Georgetown team that I saw play Creighton, I mean, they beat them by 40 points. It was not even close. It was a massacre. Absolute massacre. What I saw, I don't think anyone could beat that team. I don't know how you can get more momentum than winning at Madison Square Garden 4 games in a row in 4 days. I mean, I don't see how you can get hotter than that. Colorado coming off a heartbreaking conference championship loss to Oregon State, the Beavers. Georgetown's screaming with momentum. Colorado's a very inconsistent team. They will go out and beat a great team like Oregon or USC, and then they'll lose to Cal or Washington. Very inconsistent team. You don't know what Colorado team you're going to get, and Georgetown screaming with momentum. Give me the Hoyas as the first upset pick. The second upset pick I will give you is going to be a 13 over a 4. I did not pick this game, although maybe I should have, because I've been seeing a lot of reasons why I should have picked this game. But I didn't end up playing this upset, but I definitely could see it happening. And it's Ohio against Virginia. I like the chances the Bobcats have. They almost beat Illinois in the regular season. They were very close to toppling Illinois. They, I think, only lost to Illinois by 2. Yeah, they lost 77-75 they lost 77-75. They've got a really good point guard. I forgot his name. What's his name? Jason Preston. He's good. Watch some tape on him. He's good. They went through kind of a rough patch in the MAC, but they were the 5 seed in the MAC tournament. Won the MAC tournament, beat Kent State, Toledo, and Buffalo, 3 very good teams. Kent State took Virginia to overtime. Toledo was ranked near the top in offensive efficiency, and Buffalo always has a really good team. A lot of their losses have come early on in the season. They have won 4, 5, 6. So they've won 9 of their last 10. They're screaming with momentum, and Virginia doesn't really perform that well in the tournament. Plus, they can't practice until Friday because they're recovering from COVID cases. I really think I should have picked this one. I didn't pick it in my bracket. I still went with Virginia. I mean, what? Virginia's favored by 7? Pick Ohio to cover. Definitely give me Ohio plus 7 and maybe give them to win the game. Love the Bobcats' chances in that one. The third upset I will give you is going to be, I should have made a list. I forgot to make my list. All right. The third upset I'll give you, I know 2, but I know the 2 I'm going to save for last. So I'm trying to find the other one I was thinking about. Where is it? All right. What else am I going to do? All right. The next one I'll give you is going to be VCU over Oregon. Okay. I really like VCU's. I love VCU's chances. VCU ranks near the top 10 in defensive efficiency. Oregon is a very inconsistent team. Every team in the Pac-12 is inconsistent, if you ask me. I think USC is maybe the most consistent. That's why I like them going to the Sweet 16. But VCU, I feel like they have a really good defensive style of play. They rank near the top in almost all defensive efficiency numbers. Their offense isn't the greatest in the world, but if you could lock them down, how many points do you really need to score? Oregon coming off a crushing loss in the Pac-12 tournament to their rival. I know VCU lost to the conference championship to the Bonnies, but I'm telling you, I really like VCU. Everyone I've seen is taking Oregon. Everyone's taking Oregon. Don't fall for that trap. Take you some VCU. Now these last 2, okay? This next one, I'm actually going to this game. I live in Indiana. I live 2 hours from Indianapolis. And we're going to drive down to Lucas Oil Stadium to watch this game because we all think that this is going to be an upset in the making. Creighton against UC Santa Barbara. We're going to this game at Lucas Oil Stadium. We already bought the tickets. I'm going to vlog. It's going to be a lot of fun. I love what the Gauchos bring to the table. They bring the second longest winning streak in the country to the table. That's pretty cool. They're 22-4. That's pretty cool. They've got a really, what's his name? They've got a really good player. Ja'Cory. It's Ja'Cory McLaughlin, I think. He's really good. He averages 16 points. I've heard this guy's a stud. Santa Barbara really love their chances. Their defensive efficiency may scare me a little bit, but they can score. I think they're top 25 in scoring in the entire country. Creighton coming off a absolute drugging at the hands of the Hoyas. I mean, that game wasn't close. They looked awful in that game. Absolutely awful. Santa Barbara riding high off momentum. Give me the Gauchos. And your last upset, it's a bit of a bold one. I didn't take this one. I thought about it. I really thought about it. I didn't bite for it. On Friday at 11:45 a.m., the Colgate Raiders against the Arkansas Razorbacks. I think you really have to watch out for Colgate as a 14-3. Arkansas is an 8.5-point favorite. The BPI only gives Arkansas a 70% chance. Like Virginia had like an 89% chance. They're only giving Arkansas 70 to beat Colgate. They're 14-1. They haven't lost. Bro, Colgate hasn't lost since, they haven't lost in forever. Like early in the season. I know they've only played 15 games. They can shoot the 3. And that's what makes them really dangerous. They could shoot the three really well. They could score. They dropped 105 on Bucknell. Oh, it's Bucknell. Who cares? Arkansas, coming off a conference tournament loss to LSU. I'm really liking Colgate in this game. I didn't pick them in my bracket. I picked 3 of the 5. I picked all of these except I didn't pick Ohio and I didn't pick Colgate. I love Colgate's chances. This is going to be a close, nail-biting game because Colgate can score. And I really think they can keep up with Arkansas. And Arkansas is going to have to watch out. Colgate, they shoot the three really, really well. They've got this guy, what's his name? Jordan Burns averages 17 points per game. I know he can shoot. I'm telling you. Watch out for Colgate. Don't watch out for Colgate. I'll give you 2 more. These are long. If you're really feeling ambitious and you want to take a 15 over a 2. I've taken a 15 over a 2 in my bracket before. I think North Kentucky to beat Kentucky one year. That didn't happen. If you want to take a 15, I don't advise it. But if you really want to take a 15, take Iona. And I think Alabama's the best 2 seed, but Iona is really well coached by Pitino. I just think, their coach has more tournament experience. And the thing with Alabama is, if they get cold from 3, they kind of are prone. They went really cold from 3. They almost lost to Kentucky. If they just have a bad shooting, because they kind of live and die by the 3. If they have an off night shooting, Iona might catch them. I've seen somebody take Iona, but I wouldn't advise picking a 15 seed. And if you want to take a 16, if you really want to take a 16, take Mount St. Mary's over Michigan. Because I just think Michigan's by far the weakest 1 seed. I don't advise taking Iona or Mount St. Mary's. If you really want to, go for it. I won't stop you. I don't think either one of those will happen. I was just saying, if you want to take a 16 or a 15, take one of those 2. Yeah, because I think those would have the most likelihood of happening. But your 5 upsets to watch out for are Santa Barbara over Creighton, Georgetown over Colorado, VCU over Oregon. What was the other one? I'm forgetting my list. Colgate over Arkansas and Ohio over Virginia. So those are your upsets to watch out for. Pick some upsets, people. Don't be the guy that just takes the higher seed every single time. Pick you some upsets. Don't be boring. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have fun making your brackets, and hopefully you hit on your upsets. I'm usually pretty good with it. I remember I picked Marshall. They won against Wichita State one year. I picked UC Irvine last time. They won. I picked Middle Tennessee as a 12 seed when they won. I didn't pick them to beat Michigan State. But I picked them to beat Minnesota. They won. So, yeah, those usually always those 5-12s you got to watch out for. But those would be my 5 upsets I would watch out for. So I hope you guys enjoy. Good luck on your upset picks. And I'll see you next time.